Alright, so the next story quest is Toward Trouble. And I'm so happy they didn't put an S at the end of Toward, because it doesn't need it. There is no, as far as I'm aware, and I've done some research on this because it has bothered me in the past because I'm a weirdo, you never, ever, ever have to use towards instead of toward. There's another word exactly similar to that, and I can't remember what it is right now, but if I come across it, it'll like ding my memory. But you never ever have to use the word towards. You never have to put an S at the end of it. People do it all the time, but they don't need to. And I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's so unnecessary that it's basically wrong. Anyway, this quest is called Toward Trouble, given to us by Kryl. We are still in the city of Treno. Here we go. Cutscene. Oh, we're also with Ayane, I believe. Yeah. Earlier, you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now, says Kryl. And indeed, Sphene and Y'shtola have joined us. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated. For the moment, says Sphene. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? Says Y'shtola. And I'm doing my best to distinguish their voices. I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time, says Y'shtola. Kryl nods. Quest accepted. I guess we're waiting. And in fact, we have a destination forming a pentagon or a 5-sided shape of some sort. Wait, so I guess, hold on. A quadrilateral. I'm trying to remember geometry. A quadrilateral is simply a 4-sided shape, right? Because a square is all sides equal, all angles equal. But a quadrilateral just means 4 sides, 4 corners. So a pentagon does not mean 5 equal sides, 5 equal angles, right? Or does it? So like, oh wait, rectangle. Okay, so no, I don't know, whatever. But we're forming a 5, whatever. Destination marker. Let's go. Sorry about that. That was stupid, pointless. Cutscene, hopefully voice acted. It looks like it will be. You can sometimes tell.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
He smiles and puts his hands on his hips. A joy emote from Ayane.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
Raha says to Y'shtola and Sphene.
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
I can't do it.
This is an evacuation alert.
Evacuation alert? No.
All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
I read something either in Free Company chat or Discord or otherwise that these new dungeons are rough. The first one isn't rough until you get to the final boss and you have to kind of look at those spark lines. But that's only rough for melee, in my opinion. I figured out the perfect and very easy areas to stand when you're ranged. Melee is another. I have to practice melee like with my Dragoon to kind of see where the safe spot is a little bit better. But Also, yeah, I'm doing it with trust, so, I mean, it's not like I'm failing a group of other people. It's my own time that I'm wasting.
The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter.
I remember seeing the Doom train. Okay, awesome.
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it? I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front.
You know what's interesting is, what we're seeing is kind of like a little flashback, I guess is one word, but we're kind of like a memory screen where we have a train, general train shape, but like a lot of the cars seem to have the power of like those purple lines running through them, like computer circuits, but of electro power, and also a spine and a rib cage, and on the front is a skeletal face with actual eyeballs, sharp, longish teeth, some curved. Also, interestingly enough, teeth along the front sides as well. But like you see, the spine runs down the top of the train, all the way down. But yeah, sorry. The interesting thing was Doom Train. I am curious. Like I remember this summon. I think Final Fantasy VII had it. I'm almost positive 8 had it. I didn't play 8 all the way through. I don't think 9 had it, or 10. I know 10 didn't. So it must have been 7? But anyway, I'm wondering if they picked up Doom Train from Stephen King's novels about the gunslinger. Because it's a very, very similar idea in my mind, although they were inside of that train and it was trying to kill him. Sorry for spoilers if that is, but this is just a train that wants to like ram into you, apparently.
In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment,
Sorry.
a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since.
I think it lays its own tracks so it can go wherever
The
it
Doom
wants.
Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails.
I'm assuming that my freaking item levels... I think my item level's probably okay. My red mage is like 740 something.
It passed near Trenno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents.
Oh.
I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
She hands him,
I have to try. For Trenno.
I think, the monster tracker thingy, and she walks.
Yane, no!
Ayane. She's not walking very fast,
It seems my services are required once more.
says Raha, doing the fist and palm thing in front of his chest.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
Sphene.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
Raha and Sphene nod and go jogging after her.
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness.
My options are, trust me, we can handle this, or we have no other choice, or, well, now I have to do it. Well, now I have to do it. Fist and palm in front of my face. He looks a little bit shocked.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
To go side by side?
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Iyane, I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
To feel the adrenaline in my veins. Is that how it goes? Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing for that.
Lumull.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
We only have 3. I don't know who would be our... or did we just grab a random... What they called them, Malala? Is that what they're called? We were talking to Kyle to... Sorry, Kryle to continue. Sorry about that. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it is mercy, but we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that, even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Treno's Gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Yastrola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Sorry, that was Yastrola. That was bad, I'm sorry. Mercy, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. The two of them run off. I can mount. What am I doing? Hey girl, how you doing? You are the one that I am really pursuing. After this story quest, I'm probably just gonna level up things. I want to get Warrior, Astrologian, Bard, and Dancer to 8 to 70 and do those final quests, but you know, I also I'm gonna do this dungeon one more time, at least one more time tonight as well, just for gear. Lumull here with a cargo operator to finish the quest. Cutscene. Right, the place we're headed is the Bentini Depot. That's Bravo E Nancy Tom I Nancy I Depot, whatever. He looks over to a couple little like cargo train car looking things. Although Treno has its own railway station, our assistance from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo person just shrugs, turns to me. The cargo's equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee you our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini, well, that's your problem. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out, says Lumull. I nod. 1287 gil, and a choice of materia. We have it's level 11 materia, either direct hit rate, crit, or determination. We pretty much always choose crit. Although I've been using a lot of determination too. And I'm mostly using crit determination. Healers occasionally I'll put piety in there too, but I haven't really noticed mana issues if you do your things correctly, but I also haven't healed one of these high-level dungeons yet with actual people and big pulls, so who knows. But that's it for this quest. Can I get Lumull to look at me? No. Anyway, well, okay, then I have to go here. Wait, yeah. So, Lumull, myself, and this cargo operator we just met, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Am I gonna do another one? I don't know yet. I might do another one. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.